Hey there, YouTube. Mountain Boy here. Today, I'm giving you kind of my, call it 1 to 2 month feedback on my Viktos Counteract 15-liter backpack. And what this has kind of taken the place of is, a kind of a small to medium-sized messenger bag that I use for notebooks and file folders and plans and things like this. And I've been carrying this both to my various projects and to town, and I'll share with you how I've been using it and what I like about it and don't like about it. Quickly, I'll just do a quick overview of it. On the body of it, there's this really kind of neat pocket that comes with a magazine holder. You can kind of rearrange it. 2 admin pockets for pens, notebooks, miscellaneous items, blade. And back here, there's some elastic that you can place things in. I wish these were pockets and had things in the bottom so they didn't fall out, but they work okay. This whole pocket is padded so it doesn't print at all. And I'll also kind of comment here, this ripstop, it's like a TPU coated ripstop nylon. This is really nice. I'll go, and I'm working on a cabin. It's really dusty, dirty. I'll put this down, get my plans out, and then the bag's just covered in dust. I have not cleaned this. All I've done is just wipe it off, and it sheds dirt really, really well. I love the color of it. It's like kind of like a matte gray. It really kind of just blends into stuff. And I'll show you here in a minute, and especially how that's great in a car. As far as the main compartment with it, you can see this clamshell's open. You've got plenty of room for kind of folders, notebooks, plans. There's 2 sets of pockets here, one for a laptop sleeve. This is padded on both sides. And then there's kind of like a 6-inch pocket here. Then there's also kind of an admin pocket up here. I use it for, recharging cables, things like that. And then there also is this feature that this back opens up. You can put a ballistic panel down in there if you want to have a little bit of protection. And then on the top, there is also this top zipper compartment that has a soft lining for your sunglasses. And this is really nice. I keep an extra pair of prescription glasses in there because I'm always forgetting them. And this way I know I always have some eyewear out there. Okay, so now for the main kind of purpose of the pack for your concealed carry. There's a separate compartment here, and there's a tray in here, and it's tied into this keeper strap. So to be able to deploy your firearm, I've counted, it's like a 6-step process. You got to slip the left shoulder strap. You got to grab this handle, which this is a really nice handle. It's padded. It's easy to find. You can reach it. You pull it around. You have to unsnap this buckle, and then you tear it open, and then that presents your firearm. Now, one thing I'll point out here is it's actually this strap that presents it, and that's something that's hard to do. It only, when I open this flap, it only presents it a little bit. I think that's a bit of a flaw with this. So if you really want full presentation, you have to grab it, and that's your 7th step to be able to do it. Notice here, this is great with a full-size firearm. I also have been kind of putting my MMP shield in here, a subcompact, kind of similar like a SIG 365. And you really want a larger frame handgun in this. It's just a lot easier to be able to grasp and easily get out versus the smaller grip on a subcompact. So, maybe it's different for you. Okay, so it's a good system. I kind of think of it this way is I'd rather have something that lets me carry comfortably and confidently. And then if something is going down, hopefully I've kind of got a bit of forewarning, and I can kind of, just precautionary, I can unsnap that. I can be ready. Maybe I can kind of open it up. I'm not presenting it. I slip a hand in, and so I don't even have to present. So if something happens, I can access it without, kind of outing myself right away. One other thing I will point out too, this is kind of cool. There's actually magnets sewn into this wing and here. So this naturally reseats itself. It holds its shape very well. It's an attractive bag. I really like it. It's very well thought out. It's comfortable. You know, I've been wearing it around, and it's got these two areas of padding that have this kind of breathable mesh on it with a spot here for your spine. It's an air channel, so it breathes well. It's comfortable. You can kind of see here too, this also hasn't picked up, you know, too much dirt, or in my case, dog hair. Same thing with the shoulder straps. They're ergonomically cut. They fit me. They're wide at the top. They fit me well in the shoulders. So I'll put this pack on, and not that I forget that I have it on, but, you know, it's something that it's nondescript. People don't think anything of it. And then it's not a big deal for you to just kind of take it with you where you want. Now, how I use this, and I'll roll in some footage here of me in the car, is I'll put this in either the front passenger footwell or in the rear passenger footwell on the right. And one thing I like about this over like a messenger bag style is because it's narrow and upright, I can have this kind of relatively facing me. So if I'm driving, I can just reach down, unclip that, and if for some reason I can just kind of open it, and I have the ability to access it from my driver's position very easily. Yeah, it's not a quick draw, and I think that's a theme I keep saying. This isn't a great thing for having a quick draw, but it's a great bag for being able to carry regularly and not have to worry about, hey, is my firearm going to kind of fall out, or are people going to see it? But I can still use the bag pretty easily. I'll put it either in that front footwell where I can kind of reach it just past my gear shift, or I'll put it in the back footwell and I can just kind of reach back behind the seat and over, and I can access it the same way. The other thing I like about that position in the back is if I'm going to a post office or someplace I can't carry, I can just slide this down onto the floor, put the seat back, and now it's almost invisible. This color just kind of disappears in a black colored interior car. Now, if you have a tan interior car, you probably want to get the tan version of this. I think it'll do the same thing. I don't know how many people have Ranger Green or multicam, but you know, I would think about your colors accordingly. And honestly, that's how I would base it. I think this they call it mid-watch, is just the ultimate gray man color. It just kind of morphs into everything. It's nondescript. People don't remember it. It does not scream tactical. Anyway, if you have any thoughts about this, go ahead and leave them in the comments. And I'd really appreciate if you give me a like or maybe even subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Mountain Boy out.